Good morning. Welcome to Meditation App Space. My name is Luna, and this morning I will be sharing with you an energizing Vinyasa practice. All you're going to be needing for this session is body length space, your mat. I have a block there. If you want to use your blocks, you know that it's part of your session and your practice, and it'll make it feel more comfortable and just maybe go even deeper on the postures. And please go ahead and grab your props. It doesn't mean that if you're using props, it doesn't mean that your practice is not good enough or that maybe you're not ready for this practice. See props as a help, as a tool, more than a help, like a tool to allow you to go deeper and to explore the postures in a deeper way or more comfortable way. All right, so we're gonna get started. Just gonna keep my block around here. Just keep it handy. So bring your feet to the front of your mat. Bring your hands together, interlacing your fingers and opening up, like bringing your knuckles towards your butt, passing your butt, opening and lifting up the heart towards the sky. Look up, open through your shoulders, and come back again up to center. And now as you exhale, start forward folding, bringing your arms, keeping your shoulders straight, bringing your arms above your head. And if you feel that it is too early in the morning and that your hamstrings are a little tight, maybe you want to bend your knees, but keep your back straight as possible. And hold it here for a couple of breaths. Say yes with your head. Say no. And very slowly start coming all the way back up, pushing through your feet all the way up to standing. And you're gonna keep interlacing your fingers behind your back. All right, from here, you're gonna inhale, lift your arms up, interlace your fingers, keeping the index finger and thumb together. Open up your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And as you exhale, start squatting all the way down. Maybe it's not possible to go as deep, and if that's the case, I'm just gonna look forward so you can see. If that's the case, then open up a little bit wider your feet. Start coming all the way down into squat, and inhale, come up. 1, exhale, 2, squat down. Inhale and exhale, lower. 3, 4, and we're gonna go down for 5, inhale up, last one, and as you exhale, come all the way down into Navasana. So maybe you want to bring your feet closer to yogi squat. So for many of you, this might feel really comfortable, and maybe for many of you, it doesn't. It's okay, you'll get there with practice. So keep breathing. Hold it there. Opening up from your heart space. Just gonna face forward. We're still facing forward on your mat. Now from here, you're gonna place the palms of your hands towards the ground. And you're gonna step the left foot behind you, leaving the right foot in front. Into a lunge. Feel the sensations here as we're gonna open up the front part of the body, hip flexors. Drop the left knee towards the ground. As you exhale, you can either stay here, or if it feels comfortable for you, bring the left forearm towards the ground. Now, as you exhale, with your right hand, press the knee, push the knee away from you, the right knee, and look above your right shoulder. Feeling that opening on your right thigh, the upper body, also in the hip flexor. As you inhale, sweep the right arm up and backwards as you open up from your shoulder. Bend the left knee and do your best to try to catch your left foot with your right hand. Keep opening up from your heart space. And as you exhale, release. Come back to center. Plug the palm of the left hand if you weren't there. And start walking your hands towards the left knee, bending the left knee, and stretching, lengthening, extending the right knee. So this should feel really nice after being on the lizard pose for your right leg. Keep holding it here. If you want to open up more, like from your heart space, plug the palm of the left hand towards the ground, and as you inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, walk your hands back to center. Step the left foot forward into Navasana again. Lengthen through your heart space. Lengthening through your spine. Plug the palms of your hands and step the right foot behind you. Into lunge. Feeling the extension first. Extending the right knee as far as you can, pushing the back part of your knee towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, drop the right knee towards the ground. Either whether you decide to come down to your form or to stay plugging in the palm of your right hand. Push the knee away with your left arm, your left hand, and look above your left shoulder. Feeling the sensations on your thigh, on your left glute. As you inhale, sweep the left arm backwards and bend the right knee and try to catch your right foot with your left arm. And exhale, release. Plug the palm of the left hand, right hand, and start twisting the right leg as you extend the left leg into Skandasana. Plug the palm of the right arm, of the right hand, and lift your left arm up towards the sky. Look up, opening up from your heart space. And as you exhale, walk back up front, plug the palms of your hands, step the left foot back up to the front, into Navasana. One more time. And from here, push and really press with your heels to the ground and start coming all the way back up to standing. Inhale, lift your arms up, bring your feet together. We're going to go through Vinyasa. So as you exhale, forward fold, plug the palms of your hands towards the ground. Inhale, look up, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, plug the palms of your hands, step the right foot backwards, left foot comes next to it. And as you exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let it go. Say yes with your head. Say no. Now, as you inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bend the right knee. If you want to open up just from your hips, really keep squaring your shoulders. Lifting the right arm away, bringing the soles of your right foot towards the ground. And as you inhale, lift up, push the ground into welcoming. Inhale, come back to center. You're going to go, not to center, but to side plank. You're going to bring the right leg to right, stack right on top the left one. If this is too hard, then maybe you just want to bring the sole of your right foot, place the right foot towards the ground. Just feeling that tightness after opening posture. Now, as you exhale, try your best that from here, step the right foot forward into runner's lunge. Inhale, lift your arms up. And as you exhale, spin the left foot facing forward. Open up your arms. Keep your hands in line with your shoulders. Into warrior two. Keep your knee aligned with your ankle. And as you inhale, sweep the right arm above your ear. Reverse warrior, keep extending your elbow. And as you exhale, bring the palm of your right hand into side angle, bringing your left arm above your right ear. You're gonna go for two more. Inhale, exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And as you exhale, side angle. Inhale, come up and bend the left knee into Skandasana one more time, plugging the palm of the left hand and opening up through your heart space. Look up towards the sky. As you exhale, frame the right foot. Inhale, come up to warrior one. And as you exhale, you're going to shift the weight towards the left leg and bring the right leg next to it into Utkatasana. Extend your arms. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, bring your glutes, your hips towards the ground. Bring your knees towards your chest. Extend your knees, and we're going to go into Navasana. So we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hollow body. Inhale, Navasana. We're gonna go for 10, 9, come up. Exhale, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your knees towards your chest and start rocking back and forth. All the way, we're gonna do a transition to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and as you exhale, release, come to your belly. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Extend your elbows. And as you inhale, lift the head off the ground and your chest. And we're gonna hold it here, opening up through your shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Bring your arms up. And as you exhale, you're gonna roll towards one side of your mat. Bend your knees. So maybe you're outside of your mat, and that's okay. If you want to go back again into your mat, you can just like walk your feet until you come to your mat. I'm just gonna do that so you can see better what I'm gonna do. But if not, if you're comfortable where you're at outside of your mat, that's okay. So we're gonna go into bridge pose. So plug the soles of your feet towards the ground, and as you inhale, lift your hips up, interlace your fingers behind your back, and keep your bridge there. Really pressing through the heels, engaging your glutes, engaging your core as well. Bring the palms of your hands towards the ground, and we're gonna do hip bridge lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Extend your arms, extend your knees, lift, go to hollow body, and roll back to center. So if you're outside of your mat, come back to the front of your mat, and we're facing the other way around, so it is okay, don't worry. We're gonna plug the palms of your hands, tuck your toes, and as you inhale, push up to plank pose. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Say yes with your head, say no. Inhale. You're gonna lift the left leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, bend the left leg. Start spinning the right foot and lifting the left arm off the ground. As you exhale, bring the soles of the left foot towards the ground. And now as you inhale, push the hips up into wild thing. Inhale, side plank. So readjust if you need to readjust your hand. I'm going to go into side plank on the left side. And if it's too hard, remember you can always step and place the left foot on the ground, bending the left knee. If you're in the full expression of it, keep lifting your hips towards the sky. And as you exhale, look up front and try to step the left foot forward. Inhale, lift your arms into warrior one. And exhale, spin the right foot, sinking your weight into warrior two. Keeping your arms in line with your shoulders. And as you inhale, spin the palm of your left hand and bring your left arm above your head into reverse warrior. And as you exhale, plug the palm of the left hand, bringing your right arm above your ear into side angle. I'm gonna go for one more. Maybe one more after this one. Inhale up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come up. And exhale, bend the right knee into Skandasana on the right side. This should feel really great on your left leg. Keep breathing. Maybe if you want to plug the palm of the right hand and lift your left arm up towards the sky, opening up your heart space. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward, framing the right foot. Inhale into high lunge, lengthening through your spine, extending the left knee and bending the right one. And as you exhale, bring the left foot next to the right one. Inhale, Utkatasana. Lift your arms, lengthen through your spine. Interlace your fingers. And now we're going to think of cow pose. So as you inhale, think cow pose, look up towards the sky. As you exhale, look towards your navel. Think cat pose. Inhale, cow. Keep bending your knees. And as you exhale, think cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, extend your knees. And as you exhale, start bending your knees again all the way until you come to a seated position. We're going to go one more time, Navasana. So you're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hollow body. Inhale, Navasana. Exhale, hollow. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. Bring knees towards your chest. Hug your knees. Rock towards one side and towards the other side. And I'm going to start by rocking back and forth all the way down to Chaturanga. So, rock back and forth. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, bring your belly towards the ground. You're going to bend your knees and bring your hands towards your feet. So if you want a deeper opening on your shoulders, grab the inside, like the arch of your feet, instead of like the outer part of your feet. As you inhale, you're going to start pressing out, pressing with your feet, lifting your knees off the ground and lifting your chest off the ground. Hold it here. Exhale, release. Bring your head towards the ground. And as you inhale, lift up. Lift your arms up. And as you exhale, I'm going to move a little bit outside of the mat. So I stay centering the mat to what we're gonna be doing next. So as you inhale, lift and roll over without using your hands. So to one side, Bring your knees closer to your glutes, your knees, your feet. Now bring your hands behind your head. Fingers are going to be facing towards your shoulder. We're going to go into wheel pose. If it's in your practice, maybe if it's not in your practice, you can try it. Be really careful. And if not, you don't feel like it, you can go once again into bridge pose. So interlacing your fingers, pressing with your heels the ground away from you, and hiding your shoulders behind your back. You're gonna hold it there for a couple of breaths, and then maybe you can play. This is option number 1. You can play lifting one knee and then lifting the other, extending the knees. Or we can go into the full expression of it, going into our wheel pose. So if you're going to go wheel pose, bring the palms of your hands, plug them. Fingers should be pointing towards your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide apart from each other. And as you inhale, bring the crown of your head towards the ground. And from there, press with your hands firmly to the ground and come up to bridge pose. I'm going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Bring the crown of your head back to the ground, towards the ground. Walk your hands closer towards your feet and press again. Come all the way up. Keep shifting the weight towards your hands. So get the weight off your feet and more towards your shoulders. And as you exhale, bring the crown of your head towards the ground. Walk your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. And once again, last one. And release. Come back to the ground. Feel the sensations on your shoulders. Feel the openness on your heart space. Breathing. Notice your heartbeat. Start rocking back and forth. All the way into our Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, we're gonna keep your belly towards the ground. Bring your forearms up front and press with your feet and your legs the ground. As you round your spine, look towards your navel, lifting the belly off the ground. Really feel how you're engaging. Maybe tuck your toes, and from there, lift your legs off the ground. And we're going to hold it here into plank pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees towards the ground. And you can we're going to go to an inversion. So I'm going to give you some options. You can go into your form. If you're working on your form balance, arm balance, you don't think on going up. You can always choose from here. So measure the distance away from your elbows. Spin the palms of your hands to face towards the ceiling, and then put them again towards the mat. From here, lift the knees away from the ground. Walk your feet towards your hands, and maybe just lift one leg. And this is all you're going to be doing for today. And then release. And then the other leg. Maybe you can come all the way up to your forearm balance. So find your variation. Today's variation. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. Just find and see what feels good for you. And play around. I'll give you a few minutes to play with this arm balance. And come all the way back to child's pose, bringing your forehead towards the ground, giving some room to your rib cage to expand in between your legs. Keep breathing. I'm gonna inhale, lift up. I'm gonna go into Ustrasana. So you're gonna do a couple more wheel pose before we close. We go to the closing postures or bridge, whatever you like. But first, we're gonna do some camel to open up more from the shoulders. So from here, as you inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky, and as you exhale, look for your right heel. So if it's too hard and not doing this, but rather really think on pushing with your hips forward as you sweep your right arm and try to look for your right heel. Bring the left arm up towards the sky and look up, lifting from your heart space and really engaging the same way at the same time. Your glutes, your core. Keep looking up. And as you inhale, come forward. And now you're gonna inhale and sweep the left arm up. And as you exhale, start shifting the weight forward, pushing with your hips, your pelvis forward. And as you inhale, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Lift from your heart space. Lift your heart up towards the sky. And hold it here. And come back up. Now we're gonna do bringing your hips towards your heels. We're gonna start doing we're gonna draw half a sun on the ground and lift up. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Bring both of your hands towards your heels. Keep sending the hips forward as if there's an imaginary wall in front of your hips and you want to be touching with your hips and your pelvis. Let your head hang and look above your nose. Inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, release. We're going to go into puppy pose. So from here, slide your hands forward. Slide your arms forward all the way. This is as far as you can come, then that's perfect. You should be feeling it in your shoulders. If you can come all the way down until you bring your chin and your chest towards the ground, perfect. I'm going to hold it here for a while. I just want you to notice and the difference on having a more opening in your shoulders, and to notice the difference of what happens when we have come back up. We have warmed up correctly, and the shoulders are more open, and how the wheel changes in the practice. So you're gonna go back to downward facing dog. And now that we have warmed up a little bit, you're gonna inhale and lift the right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, bend the right knee. Plug the palm of your left hand as you spin the left foot and lift the right arm as if you want to grab, but without really touching the ground yet, as if you want to grab your right foot behind you. Open up from your heart space. And as you exhale, place the right foot on the ground. Bring your hips towards the ground. And as you inhale now, push with your hand. Press the ground away from you and lift your hips up towards the sky. Inhale, also lift your right arm, and maybe this time you can reach and bring your right hand towards the ground. Hold it here. Inhale, spin your left hand and come back to center, three-legged dog. Maybe you can come into a chaturanga, three-legged dog chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Say yes with your head, so you know. Inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky this time. And as you exhale, start spinning the right foot, lifting the left arm, and bending the left knee as if you want to touch your right glute. And now do as if you want to catch with your left hand, your left foot behind you. Look up towards the sky. Keep opening up from your heart space. And as you exhale, release, bringing the left foot towards the ground. Inhale, push the ground away from you with your right hand. Lift your hips off the ground and try to find, maybe from here you can bring the left palm of your hand towards the ground into variation of Wild Thing. Inhale, come back up. However you can, downward facing dog. And walk your feet towards your hands. Forward fold. So we're gonna go again into our wheel for the last time. And just feel the openness, and if something changed after opening, really opening up from your heart space. So, and if you want to do bridge pose again, do bridge pose, that's okay. So once again, bringing your palms of your hands to the ground, fingers face your shoulders, and really press the ground away, really press the ground away from you with your feet. As you lift your hips, press with your hands, bring the crown of your head towards the ground. Now inhale, lift up, push the ground away from you, open up from your heart space and feel the difference in your shoulders. Start doing like shifts as you extend your knees and shift the weight to your shoulders if that feels okay with you. And if not, it is okay. Just keep your wheel. And as you exhale, bring the crown of your head towards the ground. Walk your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. And inhale, lift up again. Shift the weight back and forth, opening up from your heart space. And bring the crown of your head again towards the ground. Walk your hands a little bit closer towards your feet. And again. And bring the crown of your head back to the ground. And release. Bring the knees towards your chest. Hug them. Rock from one side to the other side. And rock back and forth. All the way on to come to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, bring your forearms towards the ground. Lift your chest off the ground as you push with your forearms and round your spine. Look towards your belly. Bring your toes, tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the ground. Keeping that roundness on your back. And keep breathing here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And come to a seated position. Extend your legs forward. As you inhale, you're going to lift your arms up towards the sky. Bring the knees closer to your chest. And you can either lift your feet off the ground, bending your knees, or extend your knees into Navasana, or maybe you want to bring your hands downward, and we're going to hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, extend your knees, and flex your feet. Inhale, keep lengthening through your spine, and as you exhale, forward fold. Try to catch your feet with your hands. Bring your forehead towards your feet. Inhale, come back up. And bring your hips closer to your heels. Start coming all the way down to your back. Spread your feet mat width apart and windshield wipe your legs to one side and to the other side. Bring your knees close to your chest. And now sink your legs with your bent knees to one side and look above your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. And now as you exhale towards the other side, look above your right shoulder, giving a nice stretch to your lower back. Nice twist there for your spine. And as you inhale, come back to center. Drop the arch of your feet into happy baby and then Navasana. Keep rooting and plugging your sacrum towards the ground as you want to bring your knees towards the ground and feel the sensations on your thighs. Maybe you can extend one leg and maybe the other, maybe both. Inhale, release, and let go. Extend your knees. Do whatever stretch your body's asking for you to do before we enter Shavasana. Bring one hand maybe towards your navel, the other one towards your heart space, or you can just bring the palms of your hands to face up towards the sky. And relax, melting in the ground. Feeling the sensations in your body. Relax the tongue inside your mouth, let it float. Relax the skin in your forehead. Very slowly, you can stay here as long as you want. If you want to follow along, start moving your toes, your fingers, your ankles, your wrists, your legs, your arms, and extend your arms above your head and stretch all the way from the tip of your toes to your fingertips as if someone's pulling you from opposite sides. Bring your knees towards your chest and sinking towards your right side, giving space to your heart to expand. Inhale, come up to a comfortable seated position. Feel the sensations in your body, something changed. Without judging, just notice it. Something changed in your mind state. Feeling gratitude for being here, for have dedicated this morning session to your well-being, giving yourself this space to disconnect and reconnect to all that you are, to move your body, move that stagnant energy, and open up your heart. Take a deep inhale. You can join me with an Om or just sing it in your head. Take a deep inhale. Bring your hands in front of your heart space. The love enlightened me recognizes and sees the love enlightened you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. From my heart to yours, namaste. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Saturday and a really beautiful weekend. And I see you next time.